to Chalk It Up, Portland District Library's latest Littles art project. This spring, I'm going to be showing you how to create art using chalk. My name is Miss Eileen, and we're going to be doing this project together today. You should have already picked up your Take and Make bag here at the library when you registered. This bag is going to have all of the supplies that you need to create art with me today. The best part about this project is that when you're done, you can enter it into our annual art contest, Portland Creates. We will be accepting entries April 1st through April 30th. All right, so in just a minute, I'm going to go over what is in your Take and Make bag. Then I'll show you some step-by-step instructions for how to create your art using chalk today. Is everyone ready? Let's get to creating. What you see on the table here in front of me is all of the things that were in your Take and Make bag today. You've got 4 pieces of black construction paper, a sandwich bag with some big pieces of chalk, and everybody's gonna have some different colors in that bag. Then you're gonna have this little box of 12 pieces of rainbow chalk. And there might be some broken pieces in your bags. That's just kind of how they came. So the nice thing about chalk is that even if the pieces are a little bit broken or small, you can still use them to create art. And the last thing in your Take and Make bag is a bottle of hairspray. And that is gonna help us seal our art at the end when we're done. But I'll go over that a little bit more towards the end of our video today. And one of the other things that's included is our information sheet about the Portland Creates art contest that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. So those are just some details about who can enter and the submission deadline. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set aside my hairspray, and I'm just gonna put 1 sheet of black paper in front of me. Today is just about creating art and having fun. And caregivers, your job is just to help and support your little one in creating their art today. I've already decided that I am gonna draw a butterfly. So that's gonna be my art on my piece of black construction paper. I'm gonna take this big piece of purple chalk, and I'm just gonna start by drawing the body of my butterfly. And caregivers, you might want to hold the sheet of paper for your little one. You do have to push a little bit harder with the chalk to actually get it to show up and draw. So you might be there supporting your little one by holding the paper today. All right, so there is the body of my butterfly. And then I'm going to give it a head. And then I'm going to draw some wings. And depending on how old your little one is, you could also help today by talking about what they're gonna draw first before they get started. And then you could even take a pencil and draw an outline or even some dots that they can practice connecting. Because drawing and holding a piece of chalk is a great fine motor skill for our littles here at the library. All right, so there is the body of my butterfly. And now I'm gonna go into my bag of chalk, and I'm gonna grab the orange piece of chalk. And I'm gonna add some polka dots. I love polka dots. So I'm gonna draw some polka dots in the upper wing of my butterfly. And then I think I'm gonna take my green piece of chalk and draw some stripes on my bottom wing, both sides. I'm very much excited about spring and putting winter behind us, so this is where the inspiration for drawing my butterfly comes from. And then I'm also going to draw some antenna. All right, and the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color in this middle part yellow. And give him some eyes. I'm gonna go over that again a little bit to cover more of the black underneath. think I might even, let's see, I'm gonna draw a sun in this corner. So there's my butterfly with the sun in the sky. And down below, I am gonna draw a little bit of grass. So my butterfly is flying all around outside in the beautiful sunny weather. All right, so there is my beautiful piece of art that I have created with my chalk. And I've given you, again, 3 more sheets of paper so you can create 3 more beautiful works of art using our supplies today. And then caregivers, here's where you're gonna wanna help your little one. So I mentioned that bottle of hairspray, and this is gonna be to seal the piece of art so that it doesn't smudge if you pick it up and touch it and possibly take it to the library to enter into our art contest. So the thing that you're gonna wanna do is find a space where you can spray this. I would recommend even going outside if you can, but you can just go ahead and lay the piece of art down, spray from probably a foot, and just spray pretty quickly, not too heavy in one spot because that'll make the paper wet. But go ahead and give it a really good application and cover the entire picture and then let it dry. And once it's dry, you shouldn't be able to really smudge it much. And again, you can transport it to the library if you plan on submitting it into our Portland Creates Art Contest. All right, everyone, I hope you had so much fun creating chalk art with me today. Thank you all so much for joining me today on our latest art adventure. I would love to see any video or pictures of you completing today's project or your finished piece of art, and you can send those to us here at the library at the email address going across your screen now. And I would also highly recommend you submit a piece of art into our Portland Creates Art Contest. We would love to see all of your beautiful pieces of art that you've created. And the exciting part is this is the first year that we're letting our littles age group, our 5 and under patrons, submit art into the contest. So this would be your first chance to submit art and showing it off to the entire community. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time for more Littles Art. Bye for now.